episode 20. We have made it to 20 episodes. I'm stoked. It's a bit of a personal goal for me for this podcast is to get to 20 and beyond. Only 1% of podcasts only make it to episode 20, so pretty privileged to commit to it and glad I did it. So thank you for listening. I know there's a lot of loyal listeners out there, and today I've got a special surprise. Well, it's not a surprise, I'm telling you anyway. My kids I interviewed my kids earlier before they went to bed about camping, and yeah, it was a bit of a task, but we got there. It's interesting to set it up, get it ready, and see what the task is at hand. It was minimal editing, so do want to make it all fake and phony. I wanted to make it real, and yeah, you'll hear that in a moment, but looking forward to a couple of things coming up. I'm going away next week with Steve, who was on the show. We're going up the high country. We're going to finally do Billy Goats and do a bit of touring for a couple of nights. So getting ready for that. Swag is ready, car's ready, serviced, whatnot, everything. So all I have to do is pack and go, not to mention make a special trip to the butchers. Not to mention, just make sure everything's ready, see what's between us and go. So normally we share the load. He'll probably bring the barbecue and gas bottle being a ute. Don't have to carry it on the roof. I'll carry the food. I'll carry a few other things as well. Carrying things together just makes things good, and just communicating it so you don't duplicate it. The last couple of trips, we didn't need 2 barbecues between 3 people or 2 people, 2 gas bottles. It was just a waste of space and a waste of time. So a bit of communication between your group and who you're going with, and even sharing the food. One person does a butcher trip and the other person goes to Woolies, and, split it all up between then. And you're there, you got, say, 2 fridges, all your drinks and food ready to go. Maybe even an esky. Depends how much you bring, depends how long you're going for. But I find I've got a 40-litre angle and Fuzz got a similar sized in the XTM one. So between the two of us, that's more than enough. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'll have some content after that, what we've done and what we did, what we learnt. And yeah, so it's going to be the first proper trip in the Prado with the bull bar. So I'm really pumped for it. And after that, we'll be doing another camping trip with the kids. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm going to McAllister River. Be a trip with a few people that we know. And yeah, that's going to be a really different one, different crowd, different way of things. We're still going to be floating down a river, so at least it'll be nice and cool there. So we're looking forward to that. And yeah, a few things I'll be learning from there. Might do an interview on there as well. So watch this space. It'll be an interesting few weeks to come up. Admittedly, it's been a little bit flat with content and what to do, but the next few weeks I am looking forward to. So watch this space, and yeah, there'll be good things to come. One thing in particular I'm looking forward to next week is actually driving my car modified with suspension and all bash plates and bull bar and a few other and bigger tires with new treads. So compared to my stock Prado with all terrains, I've done some tracks with that, but to compare it between the two and actually be able to genuinely say I've driven the car from stock to new modifications is awesome. It'd be pretty. I don't know if I can buy a new car and just not take it for a drive stock and just build it up here and there. I think it'd be hard to, invest all that money and not give it a go stock and just modify it all before hitting the dirt. That's just me personally, but it's gonna be pretty funny to see and feel different. Have a bit more confidence with a bit more height, a bit more protection of the engine from rocks and hazards, and yeah, especially with the snorkel. The snorkel's been on for a while, but the snorkel does help with if there is going to be some river crossings on the way. So pumped for it. Look forward to it, and I'll be sharing some of those insights with you guys and what I've learned, what I would do again, maybe what have I got overboard. But really, it's the things I wanted to do to the car, so it's nothing really going overboard. But everything's to protect your asset, everything's to have a bit of fun, everything's to look good as well. It's your bread and butter. You earned it. You spend it the way you want. So now I'm going to actually present the meeting I had, or interview I had with my kids before. Call it a conversation, should I say. So further ado, here we are. So here I have Marco and Carla. They're my 7-year-old twins, and they love camping. We've been going since we're about 2 years old. Was it about 2 years old when we first went?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. And I have some questions for them to ask them about camping. And they can ask me anything they want as well. So with further ado, here is Marco and Carla. Hi, guys.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Marco.
Okay, question 1. What's your favourite thing about camping, Carla?
Wearing our floaties in the river.
Doing floaties in the river?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What about you, Marco?
Having marshmallows.
You like cooking marshmallows on the fire, don't you? Yeah?
And going on in our tent sleeping.
Yes. Yes, our
And
tent.
eating lots of candy.
We don't eat that much candy.
And noodles.
Yes, we do like our 2-minute noodles. They are easy lunches, aren't they? And what's the most boring part of going camping?
Going in the car.
The drive?
Uh-huh. And Daddy taking so long to pack.
Hey, sometimes it's a one-man show. You guys help me pack up a little bit at least.
You forgot the table once.
Yes, I forgot. Thanks, Carla. What about you, Marco?
And sometimes we have bushweed.
Yes, we do. Marco, what about you? What's the most boring part?
The drive is sometimes very, very boring.
Is it?
Yep.
And what's been the funniest thing that's happened when we've gone camping?
Chasing the sheep.
Yes, you were chasing about 20 sheep, and lucky they didn't chase you guys. And what's the number one thing you guys can't forget when we go camping? What do we need to pack?
Trippy.
Chippy is Marco's penguin toy that he sleeps with every night. And Carla?
Bunny.
And Bunny, yes.
And our toys.
Oh, yes. You can't forget your toys when you go because you need something to play with sometimes. So, yeah, good. Thanks, guys. That was really fun to interview them. A bit of a stage fright on their behalf. We had a bit of it wasn't really scripted, but had some more questions, but they were just sort of a little bit disorientated after school. So, no, hats off to them. They gave it a good shot. They had a bit of fun, and yeah, they got to see how it all works. And they're looking forward to hearing their voices on the way to school in the car, away on the trips. So, pumped for it, and looking forward to seeing how they grow up as well. They say, forgetting their sleeping companions, yes, that's important, but if you forgot snacks, the bikes, floating devices, if you're at a river again, and anything else, and believe me, you'll find out. And I guess, same thing to you guys. What's something you can't forget for your kids? What's something you would turn around on the way on a trip for an hour and a half return, just so you can have a pleasant trip? Love to hear from you guys what you think of that, because I'm sure there's plenty of different devices or toys or even small little things that you would definitely turn around for. Hit me up. And also, having a little epiphany on the episode, the show. I've been calling it Getting Out There for ages, and it was originally actually called Outpack. Don't ask me why I named that. It was a bit of a name I had at the time. Outpacking yourself. And getting out there was, just to get out there and do something. And then today I just thought about it. I'm like, I was going to call it Getting Out Podcast. Just get rid of the there. What's your guys' thoughts on that? I was just going to surprise and do it, but, I like the opinion. You guys are the loyal listeners. We've had over 1,000 downloads plus now. So, I'd love to hear what you guys think of it. Please hit me up. Still at the socials, still at everything that I'm doing at the moment. So, no, I appreciate your feedback on that. I think I'm just going to change it anyway, but, yeah, please, I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. I know it's a minor detail, but, it's something I want to hear back about. What I'm actually going to share with you, I just had a thought. I won't lie, I paused and just thought about something. I should have a run sheet. I am starting to use run sheets again, but I'm actually putting my shopping lists on for a solo trip with mates and also my family trips. I'm going to put more content up, so PDF formatted to download for yourselves, and you can read what we do, how I do it, get some ideas, share your ideas, add to that list, and send it back to me. I'd love to see your shopping list for food and meat. I like to go to the local butcher. They have farms out in Gippsland and bring it straight to the butcher, and I get it cryovac, my steaks ready to go. Sausages, we can put in the fridge. It's all good. So yeah, I'll share some information. I'm just going to type it all up, make it presentable, and share it with you guys. So love to hear back from you. So yep, you'll see me in 2 weeks and hear from me in 2 weeks. So have a great one. Look forward to hearing any adventures you have in the next couple of weeks, and have a good night, day, whatever you're doing. Cheers.